Good play by Derek Roy to try and disrupt things. Ference, Nyquist, Gustav Nyquist. He is known as Gus to his teammates. We talked to him this morning. He wants to be known as Gus. He is Gus. Zetterberg with a shot, and Foss makes the first save of the game in Vancouver. There is Ouellette. Pass to Thomas Jurco, gave it away. Klinkhammer brings it right back in. Rob Klinkhammer with a backhand. Howard makes the save, and he'll hang on with Hendricks right there. Keys to the game to Drew Miller, along with Luke Glendening, make up the fourth line for the Detroit Red Wings. This is Glendening playing back to the point. Erickson waiting for it. Off the end boards, Glendening centering it out in front. Miller jams away, and it goes wide. Nugent Hopkins wins that battle, gets it to Hall, but then he turned it over. Datsuk's got it again. He'll give it to Darren Helm. Helm starts away with Weiss. Even Weiss. Drop pass. Quincy steps into a shot. Foss coolly turns that aside. Calgary tomorrow night. And that's a game you will see right here on Sportsnet. Zetterberg moves it to Abdelkader. Back quickly to Erickson. Long shot. And there is Foss to make the save. De Kaiser.
De Kaiser's a big drink of water, isn't he?
His long wrist shot is handled easily by Foss. And he thought about playing it. And he'll hang on.
Kiss of death right there. Did you know that? Every time I say the guy's been really good in face-off, he loses.
55% coming in. Tatar with a shot. Foss the big save, and he'll hang on.
He gets away from all the pressure.
Datsuk wins the draw. This is Tatar again. Tatar stops it up, plays it back to De Kaiser at the point. He will give it to Datsuk. Datsuk fires it towards the net, and there is Foss to make a glove save, with Riley Shan providing the screen for 4 in their last 2 games so far. Thomas Jurco. Here is Miller. Backhand. Jurco just overskated that. Hall will give it to Eberle. Get it back again. Let the shot go. That hit Teddy Purcell. Schultz. Nugent Hopkins. Switches. Goes all the way up top. Now he'll dish all. He'll let the shot go. Howard slid over and made the save. Hall, though, gets it right back. Eberle right out in front it comes. Here's Hall with a shot. He missed the target. Hall gets the puck right back again to Schultz. Walks in. Eberle lets the shot go, and a glove save by Jimmy Howard. The near side. Work back to the point. Petrie is there. He'll go down low. Eberle walks in, lets the shot go. He scores. Jordan Eberle. His 3rd power play goal of the year. The Oilers have a 1-0 lead.
That's a high level of skill right there. Again, though, get on the puck. You've got to be able to recover the puck to get a chance. The Oilers are able to do that. They're able to win the battles for the loose puck. And now Jordan Eberle's just going to stay down low. Good pass. Now he's just going to walk the lane. Take what the offense is giving, or the defense is giving you, but this shot is world class.
To Abdelkader, who's hanging around the blue line. Kronwall to Nyquist. Nyquist moving in against Hendricks. Plays it back to the point. Kronwall fakes the shot. Now he'll go down low. Franzen waiting for it there. Gives it right back to Kronwall. He'll go cross ice. This is Zetterberg snapping a shot, and there is Victor Foss to make the save. His mom was both happy and sad at the same time.
She was at the game.
Here's Petrie. Wide fires a shot, and that hard blast is gobbled up by Howard, and he'll hang on. Nugent Hopkins beats Datsuk on that draw. Fane throws it towards the net. Howard reaches out, grabs the rebound. He'll hang on. Nugent Hopkins has won 2 straight draws in the offensive zone against Datsuk. Stephen Weiss will backhand it in. Foss out of the net, plays it around for Fane on the near side. He'll give it to Eberle, quickly to the middle to Nugent Hopkins. Lost an edge. Datsuk brings it right back in with Darren Helm. Snaps a shot. And there is Foss to make the save. Sheahan in the corner. Quincy calling for it, will get it. He and De Kaiser are on the point. Fraser battles with him, gets it to Yakupov, and look at support is Schultz. Yakupov moving in. Yakupov fires it. Schultz looking for it as well. And a chance for Fane as he whips it around to the near side. Kept in, though, by Kronwall. Kronwall to Franzen to Nyquist with a shot and a save by Foss with Abdelkader right in his kitchen. Circles the net. He is with Zetterberg and Nyquist. Nyquist is in front of the cage as Quincy moves in. Here's Quincy firing a shot. Another chance. He scores. 2 chances. And the Red Wings are on the board.
Little switch up top. Defense and forward. Quincy takes the puck. There'll be a little bit of a rotation where the forward is going to come back up high. So Abdelkader has it. He's going to go up high. Now Quincy's going to switch with him. Drop it to him. Now the Oilers are pretty good. They're in good shape. But after the initial block, Oscar Klefbom cannot recover. Quincy follows up that block shot and jacks it upstairs. Lots of traffic in front, though. Gustav Nyquist being a bother to Victor.
Jimmy Howard.
Certainly was.
Hendricks has the puck again. This is Boyd Gordon. Back to the point. Spain steps into a one-time shot. Big rebound by Howard. But it's picked up there by Kronwall. In the corner, centering it for Zetterberg. Good play by Purcell to prevent that clean shot. To Kaiser. To Nyquist. With Abdelkader. Quick shot there by Zetterberg and another save by Victor Foss. So I'm going to blame him as Tatar lets the shot go. It's blocked. Another shot from Eriksson. And look at Victor Foss scrambling. Got to get back in the net as Tatar put it right through. Brendan Smith the tip. Here's Tatar again. Sheehan looking for it. And Victor Foss ends up with a puck underneath him. And ends up with a huge ovation from the folks here at Rexall.
Old reference. The kids, they talk about these things
That's
nowadays.
okay. There's a Harry Potter 7, I think, now. To Kaiser. Goes cross ice and snapping the stick on that shot was Kyle Quincy, but it still made its way to Foss, who covers up. And man, his back must be feeling better.
He's got a bullet of a shot, without a doubt. And his game is improving. There's no doubt about it.
An opportunity right now. It's fired it by Klefbom. Kronwall goes cross ice to Zetterberg, gets the puck back again. He'll give it to Datsuk. Here comes a one-time shot tipped in by Justin Abdelkader. And the Red Wings have a 2-1 lead.
And Jordan Eberle still jawing at the referee as he's leaving the penalty box. This is a face-off win by the best face-off team in the National Hockey League and one of the best power play teams, and it just executes perfectly. This is it, real simple. Get the draw, get some help from your wingers. You got to have the help from the wingers. D-to-D pass, get some men in front, boom, good tip. Justin Abdelkader. Now Johan Franzen is one of the other guys in front. Look at the depth, look at the width, I should say, away from the depth away from the net. 2 levels. Franzen in the high slot, Abdelkader right in front. He's able to get his stick on the puck, and that's not luck. That is something that they work.
Smith to Ouellette. Ouellette off the stick of Derek Roy, but the Red Wings keep the puck in, and it's Nyquist behind the net. Zetterberg got a little piece of advertising on him as Nyquist let the shot go. Foss made the save.
This is the future.
Yakupov. Yakupov then bumps into Derek Roy, and back the other way comes Abdelkader with Helm. 2-on-1. Abdelkader to Helm. Helm to Abdelkader. Stopped by Foss. Penalty is over. Teams are at even strength. But Eriksson to Nyquist. Nyquist to Zetterberg. The captain across the line with Abdelkader. Throws it towards the net. Tipped by Abdelkader, but Victor Foss makes the save and hangs on. Drifts it down into Red Wing territory, but they come right back with Luke Glendening. To Miller. Taylor Hall. Centers. Gave it away. Miller bails out. Hall did Victor Foss with that save. Gets it out to Hendricks. Hendricks trying to get by Eriksson. Squeezed off there. Gordon carries on. Boyd Gordon checked by Zetterberg. Klinkhammer back to the point. Ferentz with it now. Lets the shot go through traffic. Boyd Gordon providing the screen. Howard found the puck and made the save. Is on the ice now. 4.5 minutes left to go in regulation time. Eberle to Schultz. Schultz with a wrist shot. And Howard makes the save with Nugent Hopkins looking for the rebound. Towards the net, deflected wide. Nugent Hopkins to Hall. Hall from the corner. Cycles with Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins right out in front. Great shot. Scores Jordan Eberle. His second goal of the game. We're tied at 2.
Got a bit of a cycle game going. Got some good work by the young line. Down low, protect the puck, and then again, if there's space available, the Oilers took it. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins takes the space. Great backdoor read by Jordan Eberle, and what a finish by number 14. His second
Time. Foss Lays it around the glass, waiting for it there is Fraser off the end of his stick. But Erickson gave it away. Teddy Purcell goes wide, lets a shot go. Blocker saved by Jimmy Howard. Franzen back up top to Kaiser. Tatar. Down low for Franzen, drives the net. Stopped by Victor Foss. The puck goes straight up in the air. Nugent Hopkins in a battle with Stephen Weiss. The return feed was broken up by Ferentz. This is Nyquist. Nyquist to Zetterberg. Touch pass, Abdelkader in front, he scores. Datsyuk to Abdelkader. It's a 3-2 game.
And Benoit Pouliot will still stay in the box because there's 2:05 left on that 4-minute. Pavel Datsyuk makes a play here that most guys can't. Most guys won't. As he makes the play along the boards, he works and works. He's falling down but pushes the puck back. Now this puck is going to get moved quickly. One side, then the other. That's the play as he just taps it out in front. A lot of guys in that situation under pressure would just force this towards the net. He gets it back to the middle.
Roy with the puck now. Hall bats at it. Glendening shoots for the empty net, and he scores. Luke Glendening gets his 4th goal of the year. And the Red Wings will get their 21st victory of the season.
That's just kind of what happened all night. That the ability of the Detroit Red Wings just to take your time and space away, stand the Oilers up at the blue line, and then Glendening takes the shot from past the red line, so it wouldn't be icing.